Is it too blue? I don't know. Let me see if I turn that on. It's a little bright. Good morning. Good morning. It is now time for the positive message for today. Let me see something. See, I have to get my lights together. Should I bring this down some? Let me see. I'll get it together. I will get it together. And it could be because I got my shades on. But good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is October. I'll make sure. I think it's the... Let me see. It is October the 16th, 2025. Today is Thursday, October 16th, 2025. And it is now time for the positive message for today. The positive message for today. But before I begin that, let me just begin with my verbal verification as to I am the one and only Octavia Gold Star. Everything that I'm saying in this YouTube live stream are all of my ideas coming from my mind, my thoughts, my lived experiences, and my opinions. And now for the title of the positive message for today. The title for the positive message for today is The Blocked Door and the Secret Process. The blocked door and the secret process. And now I'm going to turn on the positive message music. I'm going to turn that on. Okay, I'm going to turn it on. And let me see, where do I want to turn it on? Let me see. Okay, I'll turn it down. That's too loud. Okay. Yeah, so it's called The Blocked Door and the Secret Process. And why am I saying that? Because a lot of the times, even in one of my positive messages that I have called God Love Inspires, when one door when one door closes, other doors will open. So, you're ready. You feel like you're ready. You got everything together. And you are going to all of these different doors. Door after door after door after door after door. Because you have something that you are wanting to present, something that you are wanting to do, something you are submitting, something that you are wanting to put out there. Maybe a business you want to open. Maybe it could be anything. It could have something to do with money, opportunity. It could have something to do with anything that you're doing. And you just want it out there. You want people to know about it. You want people to know about it. You want to put yourself out there, right? So you're going to all of these. You're going to start going to all of these stores. You're going. And you're pushing, and you're pushing, and you're pushing. You was just standing in the back and you saw someone else go in. You said, oh, they went in. very easily. They want in. So easy. What you say? When you go, you're pushing, and you're pushing, and the doors are not open. The doors are not open. So you say, I wonder why the doors aren't opening for me. I saw her go in, he went in, she went in, they went in. And it seemed like it was so easy that they went in, and the doors opened right up. The doors opened right up. But yet, now here you come with your beautiful self. You're so beautiful. You're talented. You are very educated. You're smart. You have it all. You got it all. You got this beautiful smile on your face. You got this glow about you. You got something in you that you know that's the it. And you say, you know what? I know I got something. I want to go. And here I go. So you pushing and you pushing. You're like, what's wrong? It's not opening. You pushing. And the whole time you're pushing. Let me let this show what I'm saying that. Let me make sure. Oh, okay, sparkling. The whole time. So I want to make sure I sit up straight when I say this. Now, slouchy, I'm going to sit up straight when I say this. The whole time you're pushing and you pushing the doors that you just saw. So-and-so went in, and so-and-so, and all of them, and them. They went in this same door that I'm pushing, and I'm pushing, and I'm pushing, and the door is not opening up. And you have to ask yourself, now that same door they went into, she went into, he went into, I saw them walk in that door very easily. Very easily they walked through that door. Yet, when I come to the door, it's not opening. And why is that? Now remember in the beginning, when I always do my opening, I always say my verbal verification, which is to take your gold star, right? And then I say my verbal copyright, which is all of my ideas and creations are my thoughts, are coming from my thoughts, my lived experiences, and here's the key word, my opinion. So in my opinion, when you're walking to the door and you got it all with your beauty, you're so beautiful. See, I'm going to continue to encourage you, inspire you, and uplift you to be your greater and better selves. You walk into the door with your beautiful self. You got it all. You've been in school all these years. You've been investing in yourself. You got all your projects together. You got it all, whatever it is that you want to present and put out here as your career and make your living off of. But you know, there's one step missing. You're going through the door. It won't open. It won't open. It won't open. In my own opinion, it is a blocked door. What do you do if the door is blocked? It's not opening for you. And this is all coming from my lived experience, because I don't really mostly do anything without that 99.9% is coming from my lived experience. And what do I like to do with that? I like to take it and I like to present it in a beautiful, entertaining way. You better let nobody dull your shine. This is what you do when you go to the blocked door and you see others go through that same door. But yet when you go, you're pushing and you're pushing and you're pushing, and the door is not opening. And you say, why won't the door open for me? See, those were my vulnerable, naive years. I didn't know any better. I said, why won't the door open for me? I said, I have all of this that I'm presenting, and I just want to show it to the world. And I remember I used to make so many phone calls I would make. And I said, I just want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to do that. I said, well, well, go there, go there, go there. I said, okay, I'm going to go. I said, so-and-so said, they went through that door. They went through that door. They went through that door. But yet, sometimes when you may go through the door, it's not going to open. It's blocked. So what do you do when you go to a door, or doors you've been through, trying to go through, not been through, you're trying to go through a door and it won't open because in my opinion, it's blocked. You keep building your own stuff. Build your own stuff. You build your own stuff. And the process of you building that, listen to that word, process. Because, wait a minute, I don't want this to go to in a dark, dark place. Okay. In the process, you notice I said, in the process, because the title of this positive message for today is the blocked door and the secret process. So in the process of you building your own, you are now developing your own process. Now let's get to the secret process. I just want to show you all. I be writing all this down, but when I write it down, it don't come out right. I be looking, I be like, it just don't come out right. So I just wanted to show that, but I'm going to flip over to the secret process, okay? In the process, okay, let's go back to the black door, right? So, when the door is blocked in my opinion, a blocked door, you continue to build your own. Whatever it is that you were wanting to walk through that door and that door went open for you, and you've seen others go through that door, and the door was blocked because you stepped away from the door. Or maybe I'm going to use my mom's favorite word. You were looking from afar after you went through that door, and you say, I just went to that door and I couldn't get in that door. I kept pushing and pushing and the door wouldn't open. But there, so-and-so go, they went right through the door. They must have magic or something, because how are they getting through that door and I'm not? I'm going to tell you what you do. Baby girl, baby boys, sisters and brothers, my viewers, audience, listeners, continue to build your own. Continue to build your own. And in the process of you doing that, you're going to develop your own open door. Now you see that? That is the most powerful thing you may ever hear. Because guess what? Guess what? The door begins with you. For you are going to open your own doors of opportunity. Your own doors of what it is that you're presenting when you're building your own. It's going to come from within. You no longer have to worry about the blocked door, because the whole time that you were pushing and pushing and pushing and trying to get through that door, you didn't even know. You did not even know that the whole time the door was already open, because the door that you were trying to get open is inside of you. And all you gotta do is open up, look inside of you and see what it is that you have that you can build on your own. There are ways that you can build your own stuff without walking through someone else's door. You can build your own. And then here's the secret process. Don't worry about how someone else has processed what they have processed, because I did say that in another video, but it was a video upload. It was a video upload and it wasn't alive. So don't worry about how someone else might have processed what they have processed, because it could be a secret process that you would never, ever figure out. And I'm going to tell you my lived experience from that. But before I say that, I just want to say to you, process your own. Process your own. Build your own. Process your own. Develop your own. Look, find, search. Create a plan. Don't give up. The Atavia acronym. I have experienced all of this for a lot of years. There are two very great people out here. I'm going to say two. That are very great that I look up to for, and still do, but in so many different ways now. Because no, they're great, for they have paved the way. But, and trying to think of how they did it, I want to do that. So you go out and you figure out, I'm going to do that. Oh, wait a minute. I do not want this to play someone else's. No. I will turn it off. Okay. YouTube, didn't mean to do that. Okay, let me see. Let me turn on to something else. So, I'll turn that back on. And so what I wanted to say, they're great, but we have to process our own. We can't keep trying to figure out the secret to how they process what they process, because their way of how they process is a secret. That's why it's a secret, because you're never going to find it out. We don't know how they process. We don't know, and in other words, what am I saying? We don't know how they did what they did and how they got to what they got to. We don't know what their struggles were. We don't know what they had to go through to get to where they're at, is what I'm saying. So I use this word process because process is like formulating, putting it all together, going through what you're going to go through to get to what you have to go through. It's things that you're going to maybe go through while you're trying to process what you're trying to process. I mean, you're trying to put your stuff together, put your stuff out there. You're trying to get to where you're going to try to get to. It's things you're going to have to go through that you may be going through in your personal life. And that's all a part of it. You cannot avoid that. The most positive thing that you can do for me, it is G-O-D, love inspires. For me, it is God. For me, I'm going to drink some water. best thing about me drinking this water is this contagious, beautiful, smiley face that's coming to you. So the best thing you can do the best thing you can do is keep smiling, keep doing what you're doing as far as your spirituality. Keep your home life together. Keep your home life together. Keep your health together. Keep your, for me, it's prayer. God, love inspires. And whatever it is that you love doing, continue. Continue to work on your passions, whatever you're passionate about. Now, I always say, as long as it's making you happy, continue to do it. If it's making you happy and you love it, continue to do it. Don't give up on something that you love doing. Don't give up on it. It don't matter what people say. People say, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. And then, what if you can't see? Let me see. I want to turn off all the lights. What if you can't see? You say, I can't see. I don't know how to do it. I don't even know how to do it. I keep asking everybody. I keep seeing them. How are they doing it? But you can find a way. Turn the light back on. You said, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Everybody, let's rock. Come on. Come on. Everybody, let's rock. Rock into the light. That's what that means. That's the meaning of what that positive message means in God, love inspires. Just turn the light on. If you turn on the light, you sit down under the light, you get your pad like this, and make sure it's a bright light too. A really, really bright light. And you get your pad. I see now. Because see now, you're processing it. You're getting your plan together and you're figuring it out. I said, maybe I don't need that. I got my budget together. I got my mission, my goal. How long do I plan on doing this? What else we want to call it? Where am I gonna go? And in case the door do not open for me, this is what I'm going to continue to do. This is my plan. This is my motivation process. This is my where I'm going to go and get my A, B, C, D. You get what I'm saying, right? You just got your plan on how you're going to continue to do it. Key thing, in case distractions come along, this is what I'm going to do. If the distraction come along, I'm going to do this. So you got something you could go back and look at. And then you say, wow, so this is what I'm going to do in case I feel like none of that is working. I'm going to go and get my inspiration. I'm going to, maybe if I can't get to church or a life coach, I'm going to turn it on because there are many people that are inspiring on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, for the platform. Thank you so much that are inspiring on the platform. One that's beginning at 6:30 in the morning to 6:55 a.m. I'm looking at my clock. Let me see. It might be 6:55 a.m. But don't worry, because if it is, I'll be right back tomorrow at 6:56. I'm going to give it another second because I have to do my YouTube language. But that is what you do. That is what you do. And guess what? I'm going to have a part 2 on this. I'm going to have a part 2 too on this because I love inspiring and uplifting and encouraging you all. But the key thing is write it down, get you a pad, get you a planner. All of those steps I just said, all of that, you write all of that down in case all of that comes. It's written down. You say, I'm prepared. I got it all written down. Now I know if that happened, I'm going to go there, I'm going to go there, I go there. If I can't get to church, I look at it on TV. I want to look at somebody that's teaching me, and I'm growing, and I'm learning, and I'm becoming the more better in my own better and greater self. And the secret to my process is that I even need that to process. I still need the teaching. I don't know everything, but I still want to be inspired, uplifted, and encouraged, and still continue to build my better and greater self. So that is the closing of this positive message for today, which is the blocked door and the blocked process. Now I'm gonna do my YouTube language very quickly, and I thank you all for coming and hanging out with me for the positive message for today. Thank you so much. You're highly appreciated. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you might know when I am uploading more content, more videos, or when I open up a live. Like, share, comment, hit the alert bell. It's not ringing. I'm gonna make it ring. Hit the alert bell. Hit the alert bell. Go on and tell somebody. Go on and tell somebody about the Book Me Octavia Gold Star YouTube page. So she ain't doing something over there but encouraging us, uplifting us, and inspiring us to be our better and greater selves, to be strong. And I will see you tonight if you're interested for my therapeutic rehearsal sessions, or even tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. for the positive message for today. Have a safe and positive Thursday. I want to say positive love.